Welcome to the beginning of a new week of high-level instruction and transdisciplinary forensic auditing. I am Ernesto Divas, an energetic greeting to the entire royal seed of Israel, awakening and rising with power across every corner of the nations. Today, we open the ultimate file, the trial of matter. Where exactly, physically, and quantumly do we go at the absolute second zero of clinical death? The vast majority in the West, systematically brainwashed by institutionalized religion, blindly claims that righteous souls immediately float to heaven while the wicked drop into an eternal hell of torture. But what do the other global belief systems actually dictate? What do traditional Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Stoicism, Chinese Taoism, Buddhism, Hinduism, or even the mythological paganism of Iceland truly teach? To solve this irreversibly, we will not settle for comfortable religious sermons. Today, we bring to the table the heavy artillery of cutting-edge science, molecular medicine, forensic pharmacology, and neurobiology. Breakthroughs from Harvard, Yale, Johns Hopkins, Stanford, the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, and the Weizmann Institute, crossed with clinical data from Japan, Germany, Iceland, and Australia. We will confront secular science with the supreme, unmovable filter of the Written Torah, the Tanakh, the pure Bible, the sacred records of the oral Torah, the Mishnah, the Babylonian and Jerusalem Talmuds. We will confront these with the molecular mysteries of the kosher Kabbalah and the Zohar. We will establish a surgical, permanent separation between the perfect design that aligns with the truth and that which does not align and constitutes a human deception. Traditional Roman Christianity claims the soul goes directly to heaven or hell at death, completely invalidating the final white throne judgment. That does not align. Traditional Rabbinic Judaism introduced Gilgul Neshamot, the reincarnation of souls, a concept copied from Babylonian mystics that does not align with the biblical text. In the East, Buddhism and Hinduism teach that we are trapped in Samsara, mutating into animals or other humans based on karma, completely diluting individual accountability. That does not align. The ancient sages of China in Taoism demand that you dissolve into an impersonal cosmic flow, while Islam promises a physical paradise of sensory flesh. These are nothing but human fables. Even in the frozen extremes of Iceland, Norse mythologies claimed fallen warriors went to Valhalla for eternal drinking. These are nothing but human fables. Do you see the trap? What about the modern digital propaganda of Stoicism from Seneca and Marcus Aurelius? It teaches that death is the absolute end of consciousness and that the soul disintegrates into nothingness. What an immense error and cowardice of the flesh to avoid direct accountability before the heavenly tribunal. As Apostle Sheol of Tarsus decreed in the letter to the Hebrews, chapter 9, verse 27. And as it is appointed for men to die once, but after this the judgment. Hear this clearly. We die once. There are no second chances in Samsara. There is no stoic dissolution and no reincarnations. There is a strict judicial weighing of your DNA and your works. Now witness the verdict of true science regarding the physics of decease. Advanced neuroscientific research has confirmed a devastating clinical phenomenon. In the final 30 seconds following a cardiac arrest, when blood stops flowing to the brain does not instantly shut down. On the contrary, it unleashes a massive surge of high-frequency electrical activity known as highly coherent gamma waves. It is a quantum state of hyper-lucidity. It is a state where the perception of time dilates completely. What does this mean under celestial jurisprudence? This aligns millimetrically with what the Zohar and Midrash Tanchuma recorded. Hebrew mysticism teaches that in that final millisecond, the material veil of the flesh breaks. The soul witnesses the radiance of the Shekinah. And a precise panoramic forensic video audit of every single second of your life on earth is projected before your eyes. The physical container dissolves. The verdict of the Torah is in Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then the dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. The separation is surgical. The physical container dissolves into the atoms of the grave, and the spirit, the Ruach, the quantum breath of life, returns immediately to the original source of the Almighty. What happens then to the Neshama or Nefesh, the conscious soul, the actual registry of your identity? The souls of the righteous do not go to heaven immediately. The Babylonian Talmud and the laws of Hebrew rite teach that the soul enters a state of legal rest, a judicial sleep inside the temporary chambers of Sheol, awaiting the resurrection. Awaiting the ultimate executive decree, the resurrection of the dead, or Techiyat HaMetim. Furthermore, the laws of sexual halakha dictate the density or light of your soul. The purity and holiness with which you managed your seed and reproductive fluids inside your lomos and legal marriage encode the literal density or light of your soul. As the sages in Pirkei Avot stated, prepare yourself in the vestibule of this world so that you may have the legal right to enter the banquet hall of the king. And here we execute the ultimate institutional indictment against the criminal fraud of the Roman Empire and the theological patches of traditional church dogmas. The imperial system deliberately Hellenized the scriptures and removed the books of the Second Temple, such as the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees, because they detailed the layout of Sheol. Yeshua Ben Yosef himself confirmed this in Luke 16. Rome invented the fraudulent myth of direct heaven and hell to sell indulgences and control the minds of the nations. They systematically erased the Hebrew identity of the scriptures, changed the original Hebrew name of the Messiah's mother Miriam to Mary to rip the royal seed away from its roots. They replaced the eternal feasts of Leviticus 23 with pagan solar holidays. But the unadulterated records of the Talmudim confirm that Sheol is only a provisional chamber. Your identity, your fingerprints, and your faithfulness are quantumly archived in the Book of Remembrance in Malachi 3:16. The entire royal seed will be physically reconstituted. The entire royal seed of Israel will be physically reconstituted from the dust on the final day by the legal power of the Living Torah, Yeshua Ben Yosef. Do you have questions? Do you have questions about the true destination of your lomos or what the elite laboratories are hiding? We want to hear from the royal seed. Leave your comment right below. Help us break the algorithm's freeze. Like this video, share it, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to Searching for the Torah Root on YouTube and Rumble. I am Ernesto Divas. Wake up, analyze the forensic evidence, escape the trap of Stoicism, break the Roman veil, and return to the original design of the Torah. Thank you and blessings.